What is going on, CragTube? It's end of 2023. And what a year it's been. No, I have been kind of lack on making content. However, I really don't have a whole lot going on. And some of the things I had wanted to do didn't work out. Obviously, the chopping video didn't work out. What are you gonna? I spent more time being stuck, I think, than actually chopping. It was a terrible year. But I'm going to introduce this video as the best of 2023. And after putting everything together, I realized that I didn't take a lot of pictures this year. I did all right on content-wise. Obviously, I got a bunch of new subscribers. I thank all of you for it. I think I'm sitting right at 790 right now, which I think I started off the year at like maybe 500-600. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate all of you who have been there. I'm going to keep making content. And I was going to do two separate videos, but I'm just going to roll everything into one. So this will be hopefully the last video that I record on my phone. Simply because I got a GoPro. So, it's a Hero 9. I kind of blew up Mike P7810's phone quite a bit, about it, but I have a GoPro now. So hopefully I'll be able to get some better footage, because content was all right, but I knew I could make better content. And with that being said, I bought the GoPro. So hopefully I'll be able to get some, different footage, different angles. I have a clamp now coming for this thing, so I won't have to sit here and try to hold my phone in one hand and run the controls, turn the tractors, shift gears, whatever. I can just clamp. I can do what I got to do. Be good to go. I did make one more purchase. And again, I'm going to do a whole video on this once it gets going. But I bought a drone. DJI Mini 2 SE. It came last night. I have not even had it out and flying. I charged everything up on it. I'm probably going to mess with it tomorrow. It's a shitty day today. This winter has been very weird. It's been like in the 40s and 50s. It got cold for a little bit, but then it got warm again. So, like I said, things I wanted to do. I was planning on brush hogging. I figured, all right, I'll wait until the ground freezes up, and I will take the brush hog out, and I will brush hog what I couldn't get on this year, so it grows back a little bit better next year. That never happened. It just never happened. There's still water just standing out in the fields. So we haven't had a freeze yet. Everything is just mud. And like I said, 2023 was just, I've done these videos in the past and they were longer because I had more stuff. I think I sat more than really worked, and because you were so pressed for time, I just didn't really have the time to really even take pictures, because a lot of the pictures, I don't even have a lot of pictures this year. I got some footage, like I said, chopping. I just wasn't happy with the way that video was. I didn't like the way that video came out. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on the chopping video. Maybe I'll put it together and put it out. I don't know. I still have all the footage. But like I said, for the next, like, I don't know, I think it's like 8 minutes or whatever. Pictures and some videos. There is some chopping videos. It's really not me so much chopping. It's just me getting drug out of the mud. So come back at the end of that, and we'll see you in the end cap. All right, so this was, I was using the spreader, and I'd never seen this thing work from behind. I've only ever used it, never seen anybody else use it. So I had Logan on the back of the truck recording me using this just so I could see what, how does this thing work? Because I've never actually seen it work. So now I know. This was us getting ready to leave to go to the New York Farm Show in Syracuse. They were tired. This was all the group that we were in. Friend Patch took that picture. It's just loading up round bales. Nothing crazy. Tractors lined up. Try to keep everything under cover. I just thought this was a really cool picture of the barn. So that's why I took it. This was sitting out on the hill behind the barn. I was reflecting on something. This was first day discing. I was getting ready to plant oats. 4,000 with the disc. I pulled the rock picker out. It didn't go well. So let's not even talk about it. Another picture of the 4,000 under disc. That tractor got a lot of work this year. This was planting oats. I tried recording video for it. Just didn't work. So Lucas, how do you like picking rocks?
I love it.
Why?
Fun.
You are a shitty liar, Lucas.
I'm not lying.
Hey, look what we found. Hi, Mama. This was a mother killdeer we caught out in the field. She's sitting on eggs too. Hey there, Mama. I'm not bothering it. This is like nature and shit. Getting ready to start cutting hay. I pulled the H out and stretched his legs a little bit. Got the baler roll hooked up, ready to go. Had the square baler out, ready to go. This is probably about the earliest I've ever cut hay. It was real early. End of May. Usually we wait till like the second week of June. As you can see in this picture, we got a late frost in early May, and it cut a lot of the yield down. So this year was me trying to. I had the kids on the four-wheeler. I got some good shots. I probably should put the video together and post it, but haven't got that far yet. If you guys have ever watched Newhart, you'll get this next part. That was Lucas filming for me. There's the three of them chasing me around, and here's the Newhart part.
I'm Larry. Here's my brother Daryl. Here's my other brother Daryl.
This was just picking round bales up out of the field. This actually yielded nice, but it was very weedy, so it was just cow hay. I forget how many bales I got off of this. I got quite a few bales off of it, though. This was the Blue Angels. They have a show every year, an air show, and they use the farms as a reference point, as a turnaround point. So they're always flying overhead during the show. It's pretty cool. So I get a free show every year. And this is we were getting ready to cut. I was getting ready to cut the oats. I got the haybine out and on the old ratted out 30-20. Again, I had too many problems. I tried making video and it didn't work. So this was rained on hay. It sat there for about 3 weeks. I just chopped it and blew it out the back. Kids chased me around. There's Logan up on top of the hay wagon. Lucas driving. He looked real happy that day. Logan bringing a load of hay up. That's his tractor. He's like, it's the power shift. I can drive that one. Now, I had Logan on the wagon, and if you can watch, you'll see that I very subtly turn the kicker a little bit and turn it up just a little bit. And I aimed the bale right at him. And I dropped it like really right at his feet. Look at this here. This one here, is this one here the next one? I'm not sure. That was that one, yeah. I turned it just enough just to kind of catch him. So, yeah, dad thing, whatever. He yelled at me about it. I'm over it. I thought it was funny. I think we were doing second cut in this field. That's what we were doing here. This was second cut, if I remember correctly. Yielded better than the first. But strange year. This was actually first time I ever round baled at night. That was a new experience. This was second cutting up on the hill behind the barn. I had to tet it out, and I was just sitting up there one night watching it dry, having a beer. There's more first cutting. Got a lot. I did end up cutting almost all the first cutting, what I could get on. This is my BTO rig. We'll talk about that later. There's Lucas bringing up a load of hay out of the field. First time I've ever had, well, no, I shouldn't say first time, but I haven't had the two 4,000s together in a while. This was the last hay that I baled. I did not like that rake setup. Maybe I just probably need more practice at it. This is from chopping corn. That's how bad it was. It was just a freaking mess.
So yeah, this is about what we've been doing every freaking time. I hate doing shit. Especially the chain, it scares the hell out of me. But it's just a wet, it's not even wet, it's so damp, and there's just so much moisture around that you just dig it right in. And of course, this tractor's got the posse. So, yeah, did this, get almost a full load, but it's just, there's no way in hell it's going to pull it up the hill. So, an empty wagon and keep at it.
Hey, this is a front row seat for an FBI raid up the road. That was kind of cool. This is a cow I have acquired. I got three of them, actually. I got this one and the red one and this one. There's a third one I didn't get a picture of, but I traded hay for them. And this is the 3020, finally back home after a year, almost 2 years. So,
All right, guys, that's been 2023 in a nutshell. Probably one of the worst freaking years weather-wise I can remember in a long time. I mean, we've had... since Jerry died, Grumpus, it's been 5 years. And of those 5 years, 4 have been shit. There was one good year. So we're going to go into 2024. As always, we're going to hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And that's it. Stick around because there are some more surprises coming up. More so than just drone footage and a GoPro, but I got some other little irons in the fire that I'm sticking around with. So, anyway, guys, at the end of every YouTube video, you're required by the laws of YouTube to say comment, like, subscribe. Click the bell icon for instant notification whenever I decide to put up a video. Happy New Year. Nostrovia. And we will talk to you guys
next year.